In UFC 271, we will see, or at the time you've watched this video, you've already seen the debut of the first-born Zimbabwean UFC fighter. He is also a Kiwi, by the way, in the name of Blood Diamond. So here at the African Fighters, the pick of our half list this week is Mathetha Blood Diamond. So my name is Jibril Aminu from the African Fighters, and here are 6 amazing facts about Blood Diamond that you might not know about.
Come on, Africans! Ow.
Number 6. Blood Diamond Mathetha was born in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, a country in the southeastern part of Africa with popular people like former President Robert Mugabe. Popular amongst fight fans also is heavyweight boxer Derek Chisora. However, Blood Diamond grew up with his grandparents in Harare, Zimbabwe, which is the capital of Zimbabwe. As we know Blood Diamond today as a Kiwi, him and his family relocated to New Zealand when he was only 12 years old. Blood Diamond first moved to Blenheim in New Zealand, where he went to high school before relocating to Auckland. Number 5. Bullying was so common in schools in New Zealand. To be honest, bullying is a problem all around the world. But young Blood Diamond was a victim of bullying, as he was often picked on by kids in his high school. The bullying turned him into someone who is always in his shell, and he kind of became that antisocial kid because he hates going out and does not want to deal with being picked on by other kids. This led young Blood Diamond into combat sports so he can be able to stand up for himself. Number 4. I know you must be wondering how the nickname Blood Diamond came along. Well, Mathetha has given different accounts of how he got the name, which makes it crazy to know which is the true story. But the most believable one is that when he first arrived in New Zealand, kids asked him what his name was, so he mumbled his name, Mathetha, and the kids thought it was an African name. Unfortunately for him, at that time, there was a popular movie of an African story called Blood Diamond, so the kids and everyone started calling him Blood Diamond, and that name stuck with him so much that people never knew his real name. Blood Diamond is so used to his nickname that he does not respond to anybody calling him Michael, because Michael is a very popular name, to be honest. And also this led to Blood Diamond letting UFC know to ignore his name Mathetha and just be called Blood Diamond. So don't be surprised in UFC 271 when you hear Bruce Buffer calling from Auckland, New Zealand, by the way of Harare, Zimbabwe, Blood Diamond. And you probably already heard, that's why you're here. Number 3. Now let's talk about how Blood Diamond joined City Kickboxing in Auckland. It all started when Blood Diamond kindly requested a trial at the gym, and after a few weeks of training, he was told to pay his gym membership. At the time, Blood was so broke and was going through a lot while also studying. So Blood offered to work in the gym by doing chores like cleaning the gym. Head coach at the time, Eugene, saw the potential in Blood and agreed to the arrangement. Blood ended up living in the gym and sleeping under the cage for over 1 year while mixing studying in school, training in the gym, cleaning the gym, and also winning kickboxing fights. Number 2. A lot of people know about the stories of Israel Adesanya fighting in China. But what they don't know is that Blood Diamond was fighting in China way before Easy did, and sort of in a way paved the way for Easy and the other guys at CKB to come through. Blood was invited to China by Eugene as part of the first batch of foreign kickboxers in China. He fought so many kickboxing bouts that he said he can't remember the exact number of fights he had. He is believed to have over 100 kickboxing fights in the space of 3 years during his time in China, as he fought at least once a week or 4 to 5 times a month on full-time basis. He was in China to work as a fighter. His accommodation, feeding and travels were all covered during the time in China. He got so dedicated that his first year in China was off the grid and he lived without internet. And finally, number 1. Blood Diamond is not just a good fighter, but he is a better cook, or a chef if you will. This is very evident as Blood and his friend started a meal prep company in Auckland, New Zealand known as Rush Hour Bites. You can check them out on www.rushhourbites.co.nz and patronize them if you are in Auckland. As you can see, Blood is a man of many, many talents. Well, there you have it, guys. Did we miss anything? Why don't you tell us about it in the comment section below? And a special shout out to the writer of this article, Farouk from the African Fighters. And be kind enough please to like, share and subscribe. We are out, African fighters.
Rafian Stats, Rafian Super Stats, Bellator Bantamweight. And make sure you follow, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the African Fighters.